Dusty Crophopper has always been played with high hopes, literally. And for today's 8th installment of the character highlight reel, we'll be diving into the crop duster turned aerial racer, and seeing what makes him so great. I've been on a bit of a planes kick lately. I love the planes movies, man. And this video here will be the perfect setup to my upcoming review of the two movies, in which I will go in depth about why they work and why they're not rip-offs. But for the time being, we're just gonna look at the main star of Doom to himself. And that's Dusty. I don't know what it is about Dusty, there's just something cool about him. So without wasting any more of your time, let's start those engines and take to the skies as we dive into the second to last Disney character that I have to offer. Dusty is one of those who is friendly, brave, curious, and courageous. Originally, he had a fear of heights, because he had never flown so high during his job of crop dusting. However, when attempting to win the final leg of the Wings Around the Globe rally, he overcame his fears when going above the clouds so to gain more speed, although he was formerly afraid of heights. Additionally, he is heroic, first shown when he saved Bulldog from having an accident, and again when he saved the smoke jumpers from a wildfire, despite being scolded afterwards by Blade for breaking formation. Although Dusty's model seems to be fictional, it takes inspiration from the air tractor AT-502, Cessna, and the PZL Milek, just pronounce that, M18 Dromada, with 680.5 horsepower, front propeller, and a wingspan that is 23 feet, which is 7 meters. Now, unlike previous characters we've covered, with the exceptions of Marlon and Dory, Dusty only has one voice actor who's voiced him in everything he's been in. Of course, Carl has voiced him for my TTTE series, but that's fan content. This is the official film series we're talking about. So we just have one sole voice for Dusty. That's none other than Dane Cook, who just so happens to be a comedian, much like George Carlin and John Simmet. Cook absolutely nails the role as Dusty in everything he's done for the character. He makes him sound as cocky as McQueen, whilst also having that more comedic side of the character, which helps considering that Cook himself is a comedian. Dusty has had quite a few standout moments over the course of the two movies, plus the Vitamin and Mulch Air Spectacular short. But it was pretty easy to find Dusty's standout moment, and it comes from the second movie, as this scene right here. During the climax of the movie, Harvey and Winnie are trapped on the bridge at the place where they had their first kiss, Auguring Canyon. In that moment, Dusty gives it his all to save the two, which results in him having to redline his gearbox limit to put out the fire on the bridge, which then leads to a pretty brutal crash scene. I mean, god damn, Dusty is really a Chad for doing this. So proud of him. I also would like to give one scene from the first movie a shout out as well, as the scene where Dusty overcomes his fear of heights, which leads to him beating Ripslinger at the last minute. This was so satisfying to watch, considering the fact that he had a quite brutal crash into the ocean before this, and after being rebuilt, achieves what he set out to accomplish. What a guy. Dusty is my second favorite Disney character of all time, and he's a contender for the best orange-themed character of all time. From his journey across the two movies, to his various liveries he's had, such as his sick-looking racing look with those cool blue stripes, it's hard not to love this guy for what he is. Hell, my favorite look of Dusty is his look from the beginning of Planes, Fire and Rescue, where it's just a combination of his racing look for the majority of the first movie, and his supercharged look from the climax of the first movie with the cool as hell wings with the tip tanks at the end of them. Yes, that's what they're called. That's what Maru calls them. It's really sad that we're probably never going to get a third Planes movie. But who knows? Disney could make almost anything. No one on God's green earth ever requested for a live action Moana. But yet, here we are. And thus ends another installment in the character highlight reel series. I have to say that Dusty was the character that I had the least to say about, if I'm honest, since there's only 2 movies and 1 short. But hey, I still had fun doing it. The next retrospective is going to be a big one, as we will be covering the Can Do crew. This will be my longest episode yet, as I will be covering all the members, at least the main ones, so brace yourselves for a big one. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, leave a like down below and subscribe to not miss out on all the cool content that goes up on the channel. Until next time, bye guys.